what are some other things that pop up? We talked about subscriptions, food, going out, eating out, excuse me. Right. What other big major items are we not touching on?
I've been picking up on this here lately as we just finished up the Christmas holidays, is families, like when they buy for Christmas, they tend to compete a little bit. Mm-hmm. And I helped out a family in 2023. Mm-hmm. All the nieces and nephews, godchildren they were purchasing for, or the ages were like, let's say 8 and under.
Yeah.
And the lady, the mom said, husband and wife, and the lady said, well, I'm not showing up with a gift for under $50 because, my sister or my brother is going to, this. And I said, okay, so let me ask you a question. I said, one of them is a 2-year-old. Is that correct? And yeah, so you're going to go out and spend $50 on the 2-year-old when we both know the 2-year-old just wants the paper and unwrap. They can't read the box. They have no idea what's in it. And then all they want you to do is take the item out of the box so they can play with the box.
Yeah.
And it was funny until it was put into that perspective. I said, so what I'm hearing you say is you're putting yourself in all this debt. And they do it for Christmas. They do it for birthdays. They do it for graduation. They do it for first communion. I mean, list the holiday, because they try to outspend each other. And it's crazy. So
your pride will get you into more trouble than anything else. And that's in like so many parts of life. Okay. So don't allow your pride of where you are in your financial position to dig a bigger hole.
Because the 2-year-old has no idea, has no dollar value. You can put a $5 bill in front of them and a $50 bill. Now, but if you do this, if you give them the $50 bill and give them 5 ones, they will take the 5 ones because there's more.
Right.
We know to take the 50, but they'll take the 5 ones because there's more of them. So that's the funny thing. They see more.
Yeah. So, and if you're a family like mine, I am long distance. My family is from California, and then we have our local family here.
Yeah.
And my mom just figured out that I do this, and she laid into me last year about it. All the presents that would come for birthday or holidays from my family, my parents, that would arrive in the mail would get tucked away.
Yeah.
Because they would get so much from me and Chris and my in-laws and their godparents and whatnot. They'd get 5, 6, 7 gifts. Mm-hmm. And then 3 or 4 would show up from my parents. And so they get these right now. And then these got saved for that rainy weekend that we couldn't do anything.
See, that's smart.
And so my mom last year for Jackson's birthday got him a video game that he had been wanting for his Switch, but I held it for like 3 months, and it was a digital card. I had to call her and say, hey, I need that code. And she's like, you still have it. Like, she has figured out that I save these things for later. Right. And I tell all my mamas with little babies the same thing. Their birthdays and Christmas, you take half those presents off the table and you put them in the attic and you come back in 3 months when you need them, right? Yeah. And lots of my friends do that now. So, because it works. It works really well.
So with this couple I'm telling you about, what they did is husband and wife sat and said, when it was put into a different perspective on the outside, the two of them kind of looked at each other and they go, we don't care anymore. We do not care what other people think about what we're spending, because it's ridiculous. Mm-hmm. We're putting ourselves in debt because someone might say, oh, you only spend this much. So they reevaluated the situation and said, okay, I said, here's the other thing. Call the parent and say, listen, we're buying for the kids. What does the 2-year-old need?
Yeah.
What is the 2-year-old? What are you getting them? Right. Maybe they're getting them something and that you could add to it or something. Or the 7-year-old or the 10-year-old, you're going to get them the PS 27, whatever's out or whatever.
Right.
Maybe you could add a game to that. So that way they it's a gift that is used instead of just, I have to spend. You get 50, you get 50. You're overspending. But here's how you can remedy that. It's January 2nd. Plan for this coming Christmas, because Here's the surprise. We're gonna do this together. When's Christmas? December 25th.
Yeah, every year.
Every year. We know. So figure out today. Have a talk with your partner, your spouse. You and I will talk.
Yep.
Figure out what you think you may want to spend on Christmas. And what you're going to add to that number is what you may need for food. If you're going to have extra people come over.
Yeah.
Also, in our businesses, we may have a Christmas party to go to, so we might need an outfit, or we might have to bring a gift for Dirty Santa, whatever we're doing. So we're gonna add a little extra to that, and then we're gonna start today and go, okay, this is a fictitious number, so we're gonna spend $1,000. We're gonna plan $1,000 for Christmas. Divide that by 11.
Yep.
And put that aside.
Yep.
Put it in a savings account, or take cash out, put it in a magic envelope or something.
Yep.
And that way, when November comes around and you start purchasing items for Christmas, you're not having to freak out and go, I don't have the money.
Yep.
You've put it in the spending plan.
Yep.
And you figure it out ahead of time.
And when it comes to Christmas or birthdays or whatnot, Cameron's nanny does this for both my kids. When she sees things that she thinks they may like during the year that are on sale, she'll get it. She'll buy that $10 shirt or that, that she finds on the clearance rack or whatnot, or a toy that's on sale or whatnot, and she tucks it away. And so really her Christmas shopping is done all year.
Yep.
And of course, like, she has a household with not little kids, so she can have these things kind of everywhere. She has 11 godchildren that she buys for, mine being the youngest. So like, it's all a little bit different, but I know, cause like I'll see things and I know what, like I see where and I know she does it. She told me. So you can plan and save and whatnot. Same thing. My kids go to birthday parties. We have like 12 birthday parties a month, I swear. And I buy the same thing in bulk for all the little girls the year. They get the same present from me all year, right? And it's a very small budget, and it's always an activity. I don't give out gift cards. I don't give out cash. They get $15, and it's normally an activity that they can do, a painting, a craft, or whatever. And so nobody feels, and I know that is incredibly hard to be vulnerable with yourself when you're looking at these numbers, and vulnerable with the people around you.
Yep.
I always focus on a word for the year. Mine is peace this year. If it doesn't bring me peace, it doesn't belong. So if your family, your sister-in-law, your this is looking down on you for the amount of money, maybe she needs to be limited in your life. And I know that is very difficult for family. But if there are people in your life, family, friends, colleagues, and whatnot, you may not be able to get rid of them, but you can limit the access they have to you.
But here's how I want you to also think of that, okay? You have made a choice to, let's say we're going to use $15. Your price to limit the gifts for the kids is $15 at a party. That is your number.
Yep.
Okay. If Becky doesn't like the fact that you're spending $15, that is Becky's problem. Yep. That is not your. Now, if Becky wants to donate to your birthday fund and put money in your account, so we can up that. Well, Becky, you just bring that money on. But this is where people get upset and they go, well, Becky is going to be upset, or Cindy, whatever, or John. Listen, they get upset. You, on the other hand, have to live within your means. Okay. We as a society need to stop worrying so much about what other people think.
Yeah.
I don't care what they think. This is what I can afford. I thought enough of your daughter to go out, drive into town from Cecilia, Louisiana, to purchase the gift, take it home, wrap it, and then go to the birthday party. I think that's enough.
Yeah.
If someone there is making a face and making a comment about, okay, they have an issue.
Yeah.
They have an issue. You are totally satisfied. So separate that. And that's where your boundaries start to come in.
Yep.
That's value. Hey, your word is peace. Mine is inspire.
Oh, I love that.
My year is to inspire people to live the life they want to live. You can have it. People go, well, I can't have that. Okay. You can't have it, or you choose not to have it.
Yeah.
Okay. Which one is it?
Yeah.
Because If you wanted it bad enough, you would take that spending plan, move some money around, and make it happen.
I always say that we make time for what's important.
Exactly.
If it's important, it always gets done.
It
may
done.
be late sometimes.
Yes.
You may be not on time or whatnot,
yes.
but it always gets done. So if it's important enough for you
and your children
and and the people that are around you,
yes.
that you love and love you, let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen and put it in your time management, put it in the spending plan. We're not going to say budget anymore, right, Ashley?
We're not. We've got a spending plan for 2024.
2024.
So, lots of people can do this on their own.
They can.
Lots of people need an unbiased party
yes.
to come in and be really real and honest with them.
And accountability. That's where accountability is 99% of the reason people come to me is because they tell me, I know I can do this.
Yeah.
But I need help being held accountable.
Yeah. So you have a trainer at the gym sometimes. You get instructors for things that you're struggling with at work. You want to learn a new skill, you'll go to a class. You need help with a budget, you're going to call Sonia so she can help
Spending
you.
plan.
Spending plan.
Oh,
gosh. Okay, we're going to work on that. Or tune in every single week. We are giving you these little tips and tricks along the way. So check out our blog. Check out what's going on. Reach out to us. If you want to give us some advice, something that works for you, drop a comment below so others who are watching can see, oh, they do that or whatnot. Love for you to tune in.
Or if there's a question, you have a question on how to do something, we can do a blog on that.
Yes. Absolutely. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Appreciate y'all.